I'm sorry, I'm at a loss for words. Give me a moment. If you just tuned in, you just finished seeing the episode, and I forgot the name of the episode.
Betrayal.
Oh, Betrayal. That's how messed up it has me. We just finished watching Betrayal. This is the Awakening Tales after show, and as you know, I'm your host, Mina. And if you've seen the previous after shows, you know I'm never at a loss for words. This show, my goodness, I have heart palpitations right now. I don't even know what to do with myself. We have the cast and crew here, as always. Thank you, cast and crew. Holy shit, crazy bitch is sitting right next to me.
I ain't gonna kill nobody. Don't worry about it.
I didn't steal your money.
Yes.
Cher Cherie. She's
Cher Cherie.
Cher Cherie.
You said my name wrong. Just kidding.
We have Chris Canella. That is her fan right over here. We have Morgan Ronaldo, who was in there. Lauren Houston, like the city in Texas. And the infamous, if you don't know him, you better get to know him, Eric Branch over here in the corner. Hey everybody, welcome to the Awakening Tales after show.
Thank you.
I want to thank you for being a good sport about me being scared, so don't kill me. Well, I don't know what the heck Mr. Weaver is doing with these series, but it just gets more and more brutal every single time. I mean, what we just saw was unbelievable. Body parts getting cut. I mean, what's going on here? Okay, so if it's this brutal now, imagine what's going to happen in the Awakening Tales feature film when it comes out. Well, let's get to it, shall we? So, Eric, what were you doing with that scandalous little girl next to you, talking about all that sexual stuff?
Well, I did a few well, we don't know about it because we haven't seen the movie yet.
Yes.
But
if you can lean over a little bit towards Lauren. Yes, there we go.
My character picked her up in a strip joint in Reno. And
You
well, we had
boy.
an interesting relationship.
I see. Yeah. See, just
And
makes
I
it
have
sound
to
so
and I have to
proper.
claim credit for her name actually.
Really?
Because Kelly had something else in mind, and I said, well, how about, I don't think that sounds enough, stripperish enough. How about Lola? And I said Deborah because I was thinking of Golden Girls, and
Yes.
it's a pseudo-French name. But he said Divine, and that actually works very well because it's a Lola Divine.
Yes, that's very good. So you saying that not a lot of directors like to take critiques from actors on a set, or you tell them
Well,
what to do.
suggestions. I don't.
Well, that's what I mean. Suggestions. Thank you. That's a better word. How is it working with Kelly that he is so open to suggestions from his actors?
Oh, well, I like that very much. Some directors I've worked with, everything must, especially if they're also the writer,
Mm-hmm.
everything must be as it is on the page.
Mm-hmm.
No commas, no ands that weren't there.
Yes, yes. So do you feel that
But I always,
lets you be more creative?
yes. I mean, I never just take it upon myself to change something or add something. I always say, well, Kelly, how would you feel about this? And he almost always goes along with it if it fits what's in the vision for the character.
Awesome. Awesome. So Lauren, welcome.
Thank you.
So I noticed you had a chain already.
Yes.
So I'm assuming we're going to find something about that later on.
You might. Yes.
Okay, because you're already a servant or lackey or whatever you want to call it of William.
Right.
Okay, so what did you have to do to prepare for your character?
Pretty much had to try to embrace the inner darkness almost. She's a very dark character, Raven. Like, I'm into the gothic subculture myself, so I think that kind of helped prepare me for the role. But I wanted to take a more somber, dark approach to her character rather than, happy all the time. She's been through a lot, so
Yeah.
I wanted to try to reflect some of that. That's why she might not be too emotional, but you know, she holds it all in.
Okay. And when you saw what your sister was about to do, what was your reaction to that?
I was quite proud of her actually, because that was what I had intended for her to do.
Nice.
Yes.
Her sister in the show, they're not sisters in real life. Let me correct that. For some of you going, they're not real sisters. And Morgan Ronaldo, you don't want to be the alpha. How is that not being the alpha working out for you? As you ended up dead.
Yeah.
So you had a little tiff going on back and forth with your sister there. Did it get pretty heated on set for real? Like afterwards, were you able to like brush through it, or how do you prepare for something like that?
Well, I tried to prepare for it, but I kept laughing the entire time. I could not keep a straight face.
Well, you couldn't see that on camera,
That's good.
so you did something right.
Yeah.
How do you like acting as a whole?
Well, it's fun. I love it. I love getting into characters, especially characters that I wouldn't normally think I could do. Like roles that would scare me away from them. I like to go for those.
Awesome. Like in this instance, a bully.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't do that in real life.
She promises she won't do that. I don't know about this one, but this one won't be a bully in real life. Okay.
It won't, I promise.
All right. Honestly, she really is a nice girl. So I can't even begin to understand how you had the capability of doing what I just seen that scared the life out of me and is making my heart literally going. I need a Xanax after watching that. How the heck did you prepare for that?
I have to say, this is the first time I've ever done a role like this before. And, you know, when I first read the script, I pictured the character in my head of how I was going to portray her. And when I started to see the scenes, I knew automatically what I was going to go into, and I was going to turn it into a very psychotic, bitchy, Hannibal kind of way, and I wanted to bring that out. And when it came with the killing scenes, I don't want to kill nobody, you know, I don't want to do that, but, you know, I'm like, all right, how would I react to something if, you know, I was actually there in real life doing that? How would I portray that? And I went for it. I put myself into that mode. I snapped out of it. I snapped out of how I am, like how you see me now, and I just put myself in that character, and
Balls to the wall.
that's what came about. That's what happened.
That is awesome. So you had all that blood squirting on you. And
Let me
everything
tell
like
you
that?
something. That right there, that happened here, that wasn't supposed to happen, okay? that hit right in my eye, and half my eye was like red, and I'm trying to look and trying to focus, and I can feel this goop right in my eye, and I keep going. I'm like, I can't stop. So I'm like, oh my god, this scene has to hurry up because I feel it. It's like stinging my eye a little bit. I'm like, and then when he cut, I'm like, I'm running to the bathroom. I'm like, water, put it in my water.
That's funny. I imagine that had to be because it's very sticky, isn't it?
It's sticky, and then when it gets in your mouth, it just doesn't taste good. It's like,
yeah.
it's like, it's funny because
I imagine it's like human blood, not tasty.
it's funny because after the scene happened, you know, I'm just gonna go home. I'm not gonna wash my face. I'm driving in my car, my windows are like down. I'm like, I had a long day, you know. It's all good.
If you guys pay attention to our Facebook, even more proof that she's a Twilight vampire. Just saying. So, Morgan, what would you say was one of the most funniest moments on set?
When I couldn't stop laughing. It took forever for me to get a straight face and actually do the scene. Yeah.
Did anybody else have any funny moments?
I liked the spit take scene on the couch. And then, of course, you know, Cher getting blood in her face.
Oh, yeah. That's always good. So, Chris, after seeing this crazy, can't even explain what the hell I just saw right now episode.
tell you what, I had my eyes glued onto that screen. I had goosebumps like that.
Right.
Like you said, nice girl. All of a sudden, you see this crazy cycle slashing, cutting this guy's leg off, blood squirting everywhere. I'm like, what is this? What am I looking at?
Is this a scene?
This is movie, right? This is not you.
I promise I love you.
Make sure I do everything right. I'll just keep my notes down. Don't want to see any of that.
So funny. Keep notes, everybody.
Keep notes.
Everybody keep notes. Don't steal money. Don't dress in the 80s. And definitely don't sleep with her man or her woman. She might have one on the side. You never know. Twilight vampire.
I made some red velvet cupcakes and cake if you want some, please.
She made red velvet. I just had a red velvet cupcake.
You shouldn't have ate that before.
Does anybody have Zach Roundy's phone number? I need to make sure he's alive.
That's that stuff that you see in the syringe. You should have watched this first.
Oh man, I'm in deep shit.
See what happens?
So what? I contemplate.
You don't eat the food that the killer brings. I mean, hello.
Well,
It's your fault.
it is. I had some bloody cupcakes. Okay. Well, I contemplate how I'm seriously shit out of luck right now. Let's watch this next preview for the next episode.
Where are we?
An abandoned house. Previous owners just packed up what they could and left.
Why are we here? Where's William?
Everybody wants to see him after they meet him. He's over securing our location. Don't worry. As long as we're together, we'll always have a sanctuary. Beth, there's some flashlights in the kitchen. Can you go get them with Kimberly?
Question. Where's Judy?
With William.
Why does she get to go with William?
Just can you go get the flashlights, please?
Fine.
Are there any good books to read?
Yeah, I think there's some magazines in the living room if you want to see them.
Cool. There's someone here.
What was that?
I'm scared.
Don't be. Who's there?
Relax. It's just me.
Who is she?
I'm Gloria, and this is my friend Susan. She wants to be one of us.
I'm just kidding. Ain't nothing wrong with me. We just finished watching the preview for episode 6, The Sanctuary. I can't believe we only have 2 episodes left. We just went through 5 episodes. 6 is coming. We only have 2 episodes left. Then it's the feature film. Holy snap. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I don't know what's going on in the sanctuary. They're in some kind of building. I don't know what the hell was going on. The preview didn't really tell me. But I know Jaden was in there. If you recall, I don't know what is happening in any episode because I'm watching it at the same time you're watching it. I'm not allowed. I'm not privy to that information. So I got to watch at the same time as you. So you guys excited about the feature film coming out?
Oh yeah.
Super excited.
Awesome. And all of you are in the feature film, as a matter of fact, except for this one right here.
Just a fan.
He's just a man. You can't sit with us.
Super fan.
Just for right now. So all of you are in the feature film. There's going to be a premiere, so you guys going to get all dressed up and everything for that?
Yes.
Awesome, awesome. So I'll be there interviewing, so get ready for that. We're going to have red carpet premiere interviews. Okay. So I just want to thank everybody for joining me in the Awakening Tales after show. As I tell all the cast and crew, even though nobody ever shows up after their episode, you're welcome to come back. And anytime to preview any of the other episodes that you are not in. Want to thank you for the great interview. Thank you, Chris, for joining our little shindig we got over here. And remember, we just seen episode 5, on to episode 6. I'm your host, Mina. I'll see you then. Let's get it.